to manage the country well, how is about it? Don't we want to try it and we want to our country to be progress? If you look at nowadays, that many Muslim presidents cannot do this duty as the president well. So, what having said by Professor Yo, expert of philosophy history, every 6th century, religion and science always take the control of civilization in turn. And nowadays, we live in 6th, 10th century as people that take the control of our country, civilization from non-Muslims. They master everything. They have technology and science. So we have to realize as our country that president they are capable to do that. Thank you.
Well, but the problem today is about the social stability. Because, ladies and gentlemen, you know the majority of Indonesian society are Muslim. When the president of Indonesia are not Muslim, you guarantee that the society of Indonesia will agree to that non-Muslim.
Right, thank you. We know that majority of our country is Indonesia, right? But here, I'm standing in front of you not as the Muslim. We are the Indonesian. Of course, we have the purpose to make our country to be progress. If the non-Muslim, the background, they have a good management and they are clever to manage the country. They know more. They depend about the problem in their country, and they propose. They are capable of solving the problem in their country. So don't we agree with that? Of course, it's only will all the prosperity is for the welfare of our country. It is the welfare for the citizens of our country, and how is about the Muslim that they as the background of the Muslim, but they cannot do their duty as the Muslim. And actually, we know the Muslim, the culture, they know about what they will do. Yes, later. Okay, we know they have. They can control themselves to do between. They can do the goodness and the badness. But ladies and gentlemen, nowadays we look at the fact that the president of Muslims, they cannot do their duty maximally, not successfully, but maximally. So how is about the non-Muslims that have a good management? And of course, they will be able to manage our country well and maximally. And of course, our country will progress, right? Yeah, please.
You know American majority are Christian, but it's possible that Muslim being a president in America because that the majority of that country Christian. It's happening in Indonesia.
Thank you. Okay, as we know that since our first president in Indonesia till now is a Muslim, but we are as a Muslim in Indonesia, so I surely disagree with your appointments about non-Muslim become leader in Indonesia. So if non-Muslim become leader in Indonesia, how about our future?
Okay, let's we have to teach before the having teachers know that here we are saying not as the Muslim, we are saying here as the citizen of our country, right? And of course we have a purpose to make our country to be progress. Okay, we talk about here is not about the religion, but we have to make our country to be progress, how to make our country to be developed, not about the religion. So how is about the Muslim president that they cannot do their duty well maximally, and between the Muslims that can do their duty maximally and make our country to be progress. Also, ladies and gentlemen, we come back to the motion here. We are talking about the non-Muslim president for Indonesia. Okay, not about the America. We have a constitution. We have a basic concept of our country. For constitution, UUD 1945, also Pancasila. The first president said that the citizen must have one God. So they have to have faith to the God. So ladies and gentlemen, it's clear. No prohibition for another people, for another religion become the president. Yes, please later. Become the president. They have a right to be the president with the purpose. I'm sure that we are the citizens of our country. We do not want if we become the president. We want to destroy our country, right? Of course, we have proposed to make our country to be progress. Thank you.
Okay, thanks.
I have only shared question. It's we just now we are talking about we are not talking about Muslim. We are talking about citizens of Indonesia. Okay, I ask you. My question only: who is the non-Muslim leader that get progress Indonesia? And you have to since the first year, since the first independent or freedom in this country, the leader is from Muslim. And now you can mention who can get progress in this you can mention what is the progress you need get non-Muslim leader Jatim. And you have to, I think you just now you said that non-Muslim leader have enough good knowledge. For example, they can master of technology, they can master of management, but I think it's only your language. Ladies and gentlemen, the first question I will answer is the master of science nowadays from non-Muslim is Romo Beni. It is not famous in our era, right? But actually, we have to look at the capability of themselves. I mean, the self-development of Romo Beni. Like this is the problem that we get. I mean, the someone that is recommended as president from the Muslim. It's because they don't believe to the non-Muslim. But actually here, let's grow our nationalism. We talk about not religion, but we talk about here how to progress. We are the citizen of the country. We have progress to make our country to be progress. And also, ladies and gentlemen, with the progress, okay, from economically and from the science, they have a management, right? Also, they know we can look at from another country, from a Muslim. For example, another country. If how?
Okay, respect. Thanks very much for your time. Here is the speaker of negative team. I want to give some conclusion. I mean here is affirmative team. I want to give some conclusion that have been delivered by my first speaker. I mean here is first speaker, Mr. Hall itself. Yes, as we have known together that here we talk is not about a religion, but we talk here is about his fight. I mean it's our country Indonesia, citizen of our country Indonesia, fight our belief. Of course. Okay, I want to give some conclusions. Why we totally agree with this motion? Because as we have known together, that to be the president is not based on Muslim or not Muslim, but it believe in a God or not. For example, as we have known together, Islam, Christian, Buddhist, and others, all of it believe in one God. Of course, if non-Muslim president should be the president, it proves that it is we agree with it. Okay, and as we have known together, that everyone who believes in the God is our Indonesian citizen. Of course, we totally agree with this motion, and it's not Muslim president for Indonesia. Thank you.
To be discussed and to be debated is about the controversy of Karaman Sabi of bull race. Historically, the Karaman Sabi has been extinct for about the century 13 and in the era of Kara the Great, Sulman of Pratham Kingdom. And it was becoming the icon of Madras Island and the pride of Madras society. So that way, ladies and gentlemen, and this special golden occasion, our theme line, our keynote today is about the preserving Indonesia culture on international world, because as the Indonesian today, we have various culture and in this golden occasion, I have three. Before the basic reason, basic point on how we believe that Karapan Sapi should be preserved in Indonesia. The first about the social culture aspect. Respecting the value of our society that exists in Indonesia is also important and urgent to be implemented in this judgment. Because of what? We're not respecting by banning or erasing the culture of Indonesia like Karapan Sapi. Of course, we are not respect the foreigner society and ban the identity and the culture of Indonesia. It will worse the Indonesia society, ladies and gentlemen. And the second is about living creatures interaction. Why? Uniting the interaction between the two characters, I mean human and animal, is also important, because when they want to raise, of course they will have any special treatment from the user, I mean from the owner of the Karapan Sapi itself or by bull race, and that will appear and uniting and interaction between two kind of creatures, that human animal. And the third is about tourism interest. That is the most important thing in Indonesia in this globalization era. Because yesterday there are some foreigners and some tourists come to this kind of public garden to watch the Karapan Sapil bull race. Because one of the identity of Indonesia and cultural heritage be preserved, so that the Australian people want to come to Indonesia, just want to watch the bull racing. So if we erase it as the identity of Madras Island, of course, if we force to the society of island and embracing the societies of Madras Island especially. And the fourth is about social economy. When all the people gather in public garden or in another place, that some caravan sambil place, it will create a local economy raising up. So I mean that the economy of the society will raise up, and also raise up the economy of Indonesia, especially, ladies and gentlemen. So that preserving the Indonesian culture, especially the bull racing itself, is so much important in this globalization, ladies and gentlemen.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
If we see the reality of our island, namely our island is famous in Buddhist culture, but it is not appropriate with our religion, as our God forbidden to do culture, to Buddhist culture. And I ask you, what do you do to Buddhist? It is controversy between religion and culture in our island.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is not actually, Buddhist is not in the form.
Okay, guys. Okay, this is the next or the second question for you. I'm here that you agree with the culture of Madras, I mean the morality of personality in Buddha. And the question is, what is the benefit? What is the benefit of the culture if the Indonesian, I mean the Madras island use it?
Yes, I get the point. The first question concerning the controversial Islamic religion, the existence of the Buddha itself. What we have to think over here is Buddhist is not in the form of torturing the animal, because it is going to have to the positive direction. Let me give you the example. Horse racing. Horse racing is becoming the international championship, and it is becoming the competition around the world, and it is going to be the income of the country. For instance, it is going to develop the racing itself.